Thank you. I think I'll just take a cocoa. Strong. I never touch desserts. To tell the truth, I have a sort of phobia dating back to an unhappy incident of my youth, some 40 years ago. But even today, that moment's vivid when my sisters and I went weeping home and heard our mother say, "What? You lost your mittens? Then you shall have no pie." Well, we found our mittens later in the yard and got a double helping as reward. But somehow I can never feel the same towards pie. It's all mixed up with guilt and blame and the long, futile struggle for removal of the huge weight of mother's disapproval.
I told them 1,000 times if I told them once. Stop fooling around with straw and sticks. They won't hold up. Look, you're taking an awful chance. Brick is the stuff to build with. Solid bricks. You want to be impractical? Go ahead. But just remember, I told them, wait and see. You're making a big mistake. All right, I said, but when the wolf comes, don't come running to me. The funny thing is, they didn't. There they sat. One in this crummy yellow shack, and one under his roof of twigs. And the wolf ate him, hair and hide. Well, what's done is done. But I've been willing to help him all along. If only they'd once admitted they was wrong.
You wouldn't think they'd let me live alone way out here in the woods, so far from town, old as I am, and winter coming on. Still, I suppose they've problems of their own. They send the child sometimes, when it's not too late, with an extra shawl and a little basket of food. I like to watch her skipping through the gate, bright as a robin in her pretty red hood. I get so lonely at the close of day here by the fire, without a thing to do. I've even thought of that poor mongrel stray that skulks around so miserable and thin. Next time he scratches, I think I'll let him in and give him a warm bed and a bone or two.
I remember how it was before she came. How the picks and shells dropped beside the door, the seat piled high, the meal any old time. Her jackets where we'd flung him on the floor, the mud racked in, the clutter on the shelves. None was shaved or more than halfway clean. Just 7 old bachelors living by ourselves. Those were the days, if you know what I mean. She scrubs, she sweeps, she even dusts the ceilings. She's made us build a tool shed for our stuff. Dinner's at 8, the table setting's formal. And if I weren't afraid I'd hurt her feelings, I'd move until we get her married off and things can gradually slip back to normal. the two had shoved her, they found the witch burned to a crisp, of course. And when the police had decently removed her, they questioned the children who showed no remorse.
She threatened us, said Hansel, with a kettle of boiling water, just because I threw the cat into the well. Cried little Gretel. She fussed because I broke her broom in two and said she'd lock up Hansel in a cage for drawing funny pictures on her fence.
Wherefore the court, considering their age and ruling that there seemed some evidence the pair had acted under provocation, released them to their parents on probation.
Yes, she's a charming girl. We love her dearly. She's been with us since both of us were very small. One of the family now, or very nearly. Though actually, we're not related at all. She was a foundling, and she wandered in one winter's dusk out of the rain and cold. She keeps our house as neat as a pin. My parents say she's worth her weight in gold. But I've a private grudge that rankles yet. Try as I may to conquer or ignore it. And sometimes when I see her sitting there reading or sewing or braiding her bright hair, the old herd wakens and I can't forget that she ate my porridge and broke my little chair and took my bed, and I won't forget it! Madam, your little girl's extreme aversion to curds and whey, a common nursery dish, stems, we believe, from her unconscious wish to punish you for some assumed incursion upon her ego. Loss of appetite, irrational complaints of sudden fright suggest deep-seated feelings of aggression, which discipline denies overt expression. Of course, the child's stubborn reiteration that while she was at lunch, a large black spider quite unexpectedly sat down beside her is much too trite and simple an explanation. We'll do some probing through analysis. Electroanalysis. I love electroanalysis. And find out what her trouble really is. Yeah.
You can't tell me it was an accident. Somebody did him in. I'll bet my hat. Somebody sneaked up behind him, where he sat dangling his little legs, and pushed. And down he went. It's one of those senseless crimes you read about, where there's no clue, no motive, nothing at all to help the police.
rings. Nobody saw the fall, but it was mighty. Not a shred of doubt. The town's in mourning, lampposts draped in black. The bells will toll, oh yeah, there'll be a big parade for sure. But all the king's cavalry and all his men marching in ordered ranks won't bring him back, nor all the law enforcement speeches made build up our shattered confidence again. No way, no how.
It isn't easy being the ugly one, or an orphan, the crudest of stepmothers, or a foundling, or the dull-witted youngest son competing with 11 brilliant brothers. But if you've a magic stone or a wishing ring some old crone gave you for helping her cross the road, and if you're kind and don't mind kissing a toad, you'll scale the slope that nobody else could climb, and kill whatever giant disputes your way, and reach the impossible goal in record time, and win the bride or groom, as the case may be. For this is the formula which never fails. At least, that's how it works in fairy tales.